We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Eddie's Wall. We have our guest here, Todd Richards. This is the extended cut.
Director's cut.
Director's cut, if you will. We just finished the live feed, and now we still had a few more questions that we wanted to touch on before we were done. So let's see. Let's get right into it. Evan Litzios, your best Star Wars metaphor for contest snowboarding. Go.
Oh my god.
That's a tough one.
Star Wars metaphor for contests.
I think he commented that when we were talking about doing all the aerials and stuff.
Well, the obvious choice would be do or do not, there is no try. But that's just low-hanging fruit, so we need to go a little bit deeper. Let me see.
There is no try. Trying there is no.
I feel like I could take on the whole empire myself.
There we go. That's Todd. He could just take over all the contests.
Yeah.
Chris Langley. Any chance you'll be commentating for the 2018 Winter Games in South Korea?
Yes, there's a 100% chance I'll be commentating that. And if my luck is still good, I'll be doing the Summer Games in Japan, too, for skateboarding and surfing.
Wow. And are those both on the roster to get picked up right now?
Sort of-ish.
Sort of ish.
I mean, you know how it goes. It's
Yeah.
like everyone's saying, yes, they are, but it all comes down to,
Right.
you know.
Have you heard any rumors about what surf or skate think about it?
Skate's going to be vert, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about taking the format from Street League
Yep.
and doing that. And then surf will be, they're going to try to run it in the ocean, but if they can't, they're going to use Kelly's Pool as a backup, and that's why the WSL purchased an interest in Kelly's Wave Pool.
Wow. What are your thoughts on the wave pool?
Get me there.
Yeah. Please, now.
I've sent some really awkward texts to Mr.
Slater.
Bald God.
Yeah. That wave looks unbelievable. Looks really cool.
Looks really good.
It would be actually pretty interesting to have a surf contest on where everyone has the identical wave.
You know, I kind of think it would be, there's got to be a way to alter the bathymetry, the bottom contours, so that wave does different things, because it'd be pretty boring. And from what I've heard from some people, you're in the barrel, but it's hard to do errors.
Right.
And it's, you know, so...
Yeah. And it's hard to do turns because it is steep, I've heard. Yeah,
you got to go way out,
Yeah.
but it's like you can't really go way out because you'll hit the thingy.
Yeah, that's so. I've heard there's some room for improvement.
Yeah, I'm sure
but
it'll
it's
be
an
awesome.
Insane start.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think surfing and skating have as a, you know, like in general, like people? Do you think have you heard surfers or skaters be like, "Oh, the Olympics sucks," or "We want to do it"?
Same as snowboarding.
Yeah,
some people are for it, some people are against it. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't affect your experience, your personal experience with the sport. So,
cool. Garrett Joseph, what's your favorite style? Mine's always been Danny Cass's backside threes.
Danny Cass has really good style.
He does.
I've always liked his casual, I don't care.
Yes.
My favorite personal style to watch snowboard is it's still probably Chris Roach, but then again, like I like Curtis Cizik.
Yep.
Watching him ride. But I think of all time, if we're talking of all time, Josh Dirksen. Because he brings the modern and the past. And there was a video, Solomon put out a video a couple of years ago of Josh just carving around Bachelor, and this is kind of before the Yagoons.
A couple more, and then we're wrapped up.
All right.
Better house parties in the 90s, Vale or Breckenridge? Kevin McKenna.
I never house partied in Vale, so Breck.
There you go. Quick one. Chaz Truslow, Todd, will you do another blindfolded McTwist for your next video part?
No, because I like my spleen. Okay. I did a blind.
That's gnarly.
There was a point in time where we were like, I was just doing like McTwist was like, didn't even think about him. I just did him, and me and Josh and Billy and a couple other dudes got a little bit tipsy. It was like a Jose Cuervo Big Air contest.
Yeah, because somebody else asked this question about, and they said you were on tequila.
There was a Jose Cuervo contest at Squaw, and me and Billy and Josh got like sausalitoed, and we went up on the hill, and Billy's like, I bet you can't do a blindfolded McTwist. Yes, I can. And yeah, I slammed one out and made one, but it was funny. Full blindfold. I would drop in, and Billy would call the tranny out. He'd be like, flat bottom, tranny, pop! And he would like tell me when to do it.
That is so
I would never
scary.
do that again, ever.
That is
even dropping into the pipe was sketchball.
Marcus Rand, Todd, you are welcome at Yagu anytime.
Oh, is that Mary's brother? Sick.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks for everything you've given to snowboarding. That was amazing. I guess that's kind of it. Well, I guess 2 things I wanted to touch on. One, when we were talking about things to talk about, you said being old, kind of funny. But honestly, you're getting up there. You're in your 40s.
46.
46. Obviously, still looking healthy and skating and surfing a ton and snowboarding a ton. Any secrets? Because I know that a lot of our viewers
Don't
out
sit
there
around.
don't sit around.
Don't sit around. Eat good. I mean, your body cannot process the shit that you used to eat when you were 20. So just eat good.
Yeah.
A lot of caffeine. I don't know. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the biggest thing. I think if you just don't let your muscles and your body just turn to shit. I mean, I'm sure it'll come catch up with me at some point. But right now, I feel good.
Yeah. Awesome. And then I had to bring up. I mean,
Frontside Indies.
Frontside Indies. You saw it. Yeah.
Stop. Just stop.
Well, explain it to people because I think there's a lot of people who probably don't know this.
Indie Airs, the first Indie Air that the story that I've heard is kind of Dwayne Peters rode for Indy, and all the dudes that rode for Indy it was basically a backside air grabbing between your feet with your backhand on the backside wall. That was the Indy grab. Everyone did frontside airs at that point, which is going frontside and grabbing
the same area.
your front rail. It's frontside. You're grabbing frontside.
Right.
So when people say frontside Indy, it doesn't make sense. It's like calling something a backside frontside. So just stop doing it. The surf mags are guilty. The snowboard mags are guilty. We're pulling all these tricks from skateboarding. Just let's get on the same page. If we can just get this one nailed down, then I'll go and work on the surfers and their fucked up edition.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know how to add. Can I go? I'm going to go in the surf office right now and just kick over someone's cubicle.
Yeah, they're like the back 7s and the back 5s.
God,
and
just stop.
Yeah, that's funny. But anyways, you guys, thank you again for watching. This has been the extended cut of Eddie's Wall with Mr. Todd Ridgers. Todd, thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.